Hi Diego, out of YouTube. Welcome Thurston County to our show today. Good news over coffee at the farmhouse. And today, good news for today. Well, this weekend we went and saw 3 bands in downtown Olympia, and that was pretty cool. Actually 3 different venues, so there were more than 3 bands there. And we're going to be videoing a private session of Ole Mountain Boys meets the Ole Centurion, Lila, my cousin. They're going to have a private video shoot this weekend, sometime soon, and they're going to perform in her house for her. Lila's 101 years old, in case some of you hadn't heard about that. And what's cooking? Well, interestingly enough, I was said Friday I was going to change the show up a bit, and I decided why not do this while we're cooking up breakfast. How does that sound to you all? And I skipped over Delphi Farms. Well, one of the deals with Delphi Farms is that I'm donating some video shooting, editing, and production time to the Ole Mountain Boys to help make them a music video. In exchange, they're coming to Lila's house and performing a 45-minute to an hour set for her. She really loves bluegrass music, and she doesn't get out as much as she used to, so this will be a good treat for her and a couple of her friends. And that's one of the things I do on Delphi Farms besides cooking and YouTube and good stuff like that. Alright, you can see our pan's starting to bubble with the butter, so we're going to want to put our onions in because they take the longest to cook. And we're going to share this with the wife, so we want to make sure that it's all good and cooked. A little bit of salt. Just a little bit of soy sauce. That'll help give it a little flavor that works good with the sweetness of the onion, and a little bit of salt to the whole mix. The only salt in here is from the butter. Okay, let that work. We have 4 eggs with 2 tablespoons of soy milk. And I've decided to switch from soy milk to almond milk because that's what Angie switched to, and you might as well drink the same milk alternative solutions. And I've heard that soy milk isn't as healthy as they first came out claiming it was. Charity. Earth Day. Did we mention Earth Day? That's our first barbecue circuit kickoff of the year, Earth Day, at the Capitol campus. We're going to have some different music and speakers. We'll be doing some barbecue demos. A little bit of pepper. And we're always working on focusing towards the Eco-Village, and also going on in the Hawkesbury Rotary is also a charity that I belong to. It's part of Rotary International, and we have a District 9B water project meeting where we, as a committee, oversee the different projects concerning water that the Rotary clubs from our multi-state area, actually we're international because there's Victoria, BC too. And all these clubs can decide to help different places in the world, and they have this process of submitting they have to go through, and I am on a new member and on this committee that oversees that, and I'm just kind of learning how all that works. It's pretty cool. And of course it's, I'm sustainable orientated, so it's really cool for me to be part of. Alright, we're getting those going a little bit. I think we're going to pause the camera just so we don't go over the 12-minute video shoot, and I gotta let this cook. Alright, onions are just about caramelized, so we're going to go ahead and wonder where the butter is. Break up a tab in there. Get our broccoli going. And now what I did is I sliced my broccoli. Some of them I sliced thin, just to create more surface area for more flavor experience. And here I'm just trying to make it so they are coming in contact with the pan and not sitting on top of the onions. And this is where we quickly wash our hands. And we invoke the magic of technology. Just want to stir these onions up a little bit. Okay, Eco-Village, one component at a time. How about we just focus on one component per week? Maybe I'll tell you a little bit about it. You guys can ask some questions. If that doesn't work, we'll figure something out next week. So, the Eco-Village, the basic concept is to combine the sustainable technology we find all over our planet into one design village. The design village is basically, there's an industrial hub in the center, and there's kitchens around the industrial hub. The industrial hub is a circular building, 2 stories tall. It houses your infrastructure needs like fire, police, maintenance. It houses your light industrial like that of a high school shop. It provides power and water storage. Surrounding that would be the communal kitchens, and for approximately every 10, that's difficult. There's 2 different densities going on when flipping that. So anyways, 10 kitchens per communal hub, 10 houses per kitchen, surrounded by aquaculture ponds, surrounded by field crops, surrounded by pasture lands, surrounded by bush and fruit trees. Okay, there's the whole broad concept. So we start with water and power. And I did some research and I found out that nobody has done this, but you know, if you move your water tower up to 90 some feet, 100 feet, you can generate 22 pounds per square inch of pressure in your water system. So you then take your windmill tower and you turn it into a water and windmill tower, and you've consolidated that. And then you take and add solar panels on top of your water tanks, and you now have a power and water tower. Well, that sounds like a good combination, holistic combination of current technology. Okay, we're just going to sprinkle some bacon in here to get it heating. We're adding this at the end so it has its own flavor. I got the spoon caddy out and I'm not using it. That's like a redneck. Okay, we're going to reserve that vegetables and bacon. I'm just basically checking to make sure this is all deglazed well. That's why I'm doing it this way. Give my eggs a quick stir so they get coherent and all that good stuff, and then just let them fall out. Alright, so we got the Eco Village component, the power and water tower. How cool is that? I think that'll be a great way to consolidate. Like, say if you had a 1,000-gallon tank, that's 1,000 people you would have a day's worth of water for. And if you generate more power than it requires to pump the water, then they'll have excess power and they'll figure out themselves how best to use that. Yep, I beat this a little too much. Just trying to get the butter down under the egg so when I do the flip, it'll be easy. The egg is not moving around at all. There we go. Be easy as pie. Didn't quite make it all the way over. Garlic cheese. So today's goal, I plan on finishing up the 2 videos for the music mob. Plan on getting ready for tomorrow. I have multiple meetings, that'll be fun. And then I plan on doing some cleaning up in the house like we've been planning on, getting ready for some sort of garage sale or eBay or something. We got a lot of old stuff here at the farmhouse. We're looking to share with the rest of you through a cash exchange. Alright, looks like I don't have room for that other piece of cheese, so we'll just throw it right here on top. Because I didn't get my egg flip all the way. Shut your burner off, it's done. Breakfast is almost ready, babe. Alright, so that's my goals for today, and I'm also branching into radio, so we have a class on that tomorrow I need to prepare. It's actually orientation, so I don't need to prepare, I just need to take notes. Contests. Haven't heard any comments about having a bacon contest with a $25 Amazon gift card as a prize, and the idea is whoever can make the most creative scene from bacon figurines, or just the most creative bacon figurine. Is that a good idea? Please comment. And I am thankful today for having this nice breakfast I'm about to share with my wife, and for the lovely sunshine. The garden we're going to be planting this year. We've got to be ordering some seeds soon, so I always enjoy picking out seeds from the catalog. And as always, the progress and growth of the sustainable revolution through the eco-village concept ideas and people getting on board and people doing something. That's the cool thing about it. Americans are doing stuff, so are people in Nicaragua, Nigeria, Philippines. We're all going to get together. The internet's going to help us all out. And with that, well, the cheese isn't quite melted, but it's getting there. I'm going to take this off the heat because we've got enough heat to melt the cheese now, and I'm going to get the plate ready. Do a little bit of cleanup too. So, I am thankful for that. I am thankful for having found my soulmate and my wonderful wife, and all of the nice new family I made out of that, especially Diego and Ten and Dex and all the great people in the Philippines. And I'm thankful for everything that comes forward in a fun and sustainable fashion. Gardening tip of the day. Huh. Let's see, we did soil blocks. Okay, last week I mentioned you can do soil blocks. You can start your seeds indoors in soil blocks. What you do is you get like the 8-foot long fluorescent fixtures. You can use 4 foot if you don't have that much room, but 8 foot produces more light. And you put these in a little plastic tray. You make sure they're saturated with water. After an hour, you drain off any excess water. You then let your seeds germinate on at least an 18-hour cycle. So you want 18 hours of light on. And they'll start to germinate. You're going to need a fan that comes on once or twice a day for 5 to 10 minutes so they get some air like they would in nature, or they won't have enough exercise. So you can add lights and air, and you can germinate your seeds inside any time of the year. You want to do it a couple of weeks before you would normally germinate them outside so they can grow up. We usually put them from a soil block into a 4-inch pot. That lets them get a good root system going and some leaves, and then we harden them off as we take them outside. Alright, here's our breakfast for today. Cooked over Good News coffee. And I just want to say thank you all for watching. Bye, Diego. See you later, YouTube. And enjoy the sunny day, Thurston County. Shucks, that's good. This has been an It's All Good production. That is good. Broccoli, garlic cheese, bacon. Just a hint of onion after all that onion I cooked up. Woo! And some salsa kit.
That's good.
I'm going to put some salsa on mine. How hungry are you, babe?
Not very.
Did you want salsa? Oops. A little more Jimbo than that.
Barbecue.
good.
Hi Diego, out of YouTube, and welcome Thurston County to our show today. I lost my coffee cup. Oh well. Am I out of coffee?